My question is, in regards to energy and what you put into something, can you please speak to balance regarding driving forwards towards your goal and taking an ease to get to your goals? Great question. It's all about you knowing that there are 3 ways of living life. The first way, write this down, is called a victim. And that's when you believe life is happening to me. How many of you ever been in that place when you've got that terrible person in your life, when you've got that terrible situation, that setback? It's not really a great place for you to live. So for you to go from a victim level 1 to level 2, which is an achiever, a go-getter, what you need to give up and what you need to replace it with. Well, you got to give up blame and replace it with personal responsibility. That gets you to level 2, is achiever. I'm going to get things done. Life happens by me. How many of you ever stepped into that warrior before, right? That's the warrior sort of energy, right? Is I'm going to get this done. But how many of you agree there are some times in life when you've got things that just can't just be done with that energy? It's exhausting, especially if you're going through so many failures, setbacks. That sense of energy, the forward momentum is quite exhausting. This is why there's also level 3 that we got to master, which is life happens through me. This is effortless energy. What does it take for you to get from level 2, achiever, to level 3? Would you like to know? What do you have to give up? What do you need to replace it with? What you must replace the achiever with is trust and faith. Because how many of you ever had things happen in your life that probably wouldn't have happened no matter how much effort you put in? How many of you? Like, as in, you couldn't have just hustled harder to get that outcome. It just happened. It just appeared. How many of you ever had these moments before? The perfect opportunity just appeared. So how can you really balance between the level 2 and level 3? Well, it's all about you coming up with your own unique ingredient. It's just like, we all cook different meals, right? In our unique way. You figure out what is your unique recipe. Maybe you want a little bit more pepper, a little bit more spices. Maybe you want less. You decide what is the most true for you in this chapter of your life right now. But in general, if you want to get to that next level, let's say let's talk about finances for a sec, because this makes it a little bit more easier to picture. Let's say you've been at 6 figures per year, okay? And you want to get to 7 figures per year. Well, truth be told, you could probably work harder, yes or no, to get to 7 figures. But let's say you want to get to $10 million per year. Can you just work harder to get there? You can't. It requires a totally different approach. So that's when, if you've got big goals in your life, it makes sense for you to be stepping into that level 3, for you to start attracting these new opportunities, going for new things, coming from that place of trust and faith, because that is what's going to create the new chapter. And once you create that new chapter, you can go back into level 2 to get stuff done. Making sense, by the way? So that's how I personally balance things.